Buffalo is known for its food culture, and of course when the sun comes out, food trucks appear. My name is Colby Garza. We're here with the Blend, owned by Tracey. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Tracey, the owner of the Blend. So why a food truck?
Versus a brick and mortar?
Yeah.
So I think the food truck resembles my personality. I don't like to grow roots places and stay stationary.
Okay.
So when I had the idea of a food truck, I knew I wanted to bring the concept of healthy food to the people of Buffalo, New York.
Oh, that's awesome. So is this your first tap into entrepreneurship, or is this your first business, or have you done one before and, you know?
This is my first food business.
Okay.
The only thing similar is I do have a personal training business.
Okay.
A little bit different. Again, I go to people. I go to people's houses. So that's been the common denominator in the businesses that I have done. I've been in the personal training business for about 25 years, and it's a different concept to people, but yes, that Drive Fitness is my personal training business.
Okay. All right, so I know you said you like to bring it to, to the consumer. So would you like to have a brick and mortar at one time, or expand the fleet and kind of just go over everywhere?
So two thoughts. Yes, I would like to have more trucks. I do think we have potential to have more in Buffalo and support them. Also, Rochester and Syracuse are my next two stomping grounds. If I do a brick and mortar, which yes, I do want to do one, I want it to be a drive-through. Because again, I do think people want to just drive up, get their food and move on. It's not really about the experience. It's just about servicing the busy people of Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, I agree. So I know you opened up the food truck in 2018, correct?
Yes.
So did 2020 help your business expand, or did it kind of stay stagnant?
I think there are pros and cons.
Sure.
I think it just made us pivot, which was the word of COVID, and I think it made us expand into markets that we normally wouldn't have.
For sure.
We were very popular with the healthcare industry. We did a lot of serving nurses and doctors, so that was real fun. But yet our big events like the marathon and different things were canceled. So there were pros and cons to both.
I didn't even think about that, the marathons and stuff. Whenever you opened up in 2018, what was that first menu item? And then also my second question on that is, do you have any culinary experience in the family, or what made you get into it?
The first menu item was the Chunky Monkey, and that's only because we knew everyone loved peanut butter, banana, and chocolate. So that was the first menu item we created. And it's popular on a lot of smoothie protein shake truck menus. I don't have personal culinary experience other than blended protein shakes, which I've been making since I was really young in the fitness space. My children also have been making shakes on their own since they were as small as they can remember.
So did you have someone that said, man, you gotta open a truck and make this because it was so good, or like the Chunky Monkey, I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it wasn't really about the shake. It was about the concept. It was about filling the mouths of athletes. That's really where the concept came from. We were at a lacrosse tournament. There was a lot of food trucks like there is here, but there was nothing healthy to give the athletes. And so it wasn't about having the best shake per se. It was about just providing a healthy option to the athletes that wanted it.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
because then no one wants to eat a pizza halftime.
Yeah, it was my kids. They were actually the ones complaining. They were like, oh my gosh, like I have a game in 45 minutes and this is all we have to pick from. Like, I'm going to throw up. And my one daughter said, oh, I just wish we had a protein shake. My kids grew up drinking them. And I was like, I know, me too. And I was telling a friend about it like a couple days later, and she's like, why don't you open that? I was like,
cool.
Okay.
So I know you bring your product directly to the consumer, but a community has to support you in some ways, right? So what does that mean to you with the community supporting you?
I mean, in Buffalo, community is everything, right?
Sure.
So I knew I was going to be the new kid on the block in the sense of the healthy, convenient option. And healthy doesn't always fit into what we're about in Buffalo, as you may know. We're a tough sell to chicken wings and pizza. But the community has really rallied behind us. They love having the option. I think the Blend is a pretty well-known name in the food truck space, which I really appreciate.
For sure.
We also do sell a gluten-free vegan protein bar that the people locally love. So they've embraced us. I think it's been a great fit, and it's opened and expanded the eyes to healthy food options.
Definitely. So I got one very important question. Describe Buffalo in one word.
Organic.
Okay, why?
I think Buffalo is one of the most organic, genuine communities I've ever experienced. I've never lived anywhere else, I did marry someone from Maryland, so I do
Hey.
have, some idea what it's like to have, I have a brother in Dallas.
Yeah.
And so we've been, we've traveled, but we are just the most genuine organic people I've ever met. They will tell you what you want to hear and what you don't want to hear, but they are going to be truthful with it. And I just love that about the people here.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So thank you again for, introducing us to the blend. Let them know where they could find you and maybe where you pop up.
So the blend, the best way to find us is on our website. It's theblendbuffalo.com. We do try to keep our calendar of events as relevant as possible.
Sure.
Social media is theblend.buffalo. Facebook is theblend.buffalo. Instagram and Facebook, and we're not on Twitter.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you again.
Yeah. Thank you, Colby. I love it.